Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today I'll share with you how you can make these cute thank you cards that really don't take a whole lot of material and show the versatility in the products. So let's get started. So to get started on our cards, we're going to be using the Blackberry Bliss Classic ink. Going to be using the stamp image thank you from another thank you. All of these wonderful images. It is a photopolymer stamp set. And so I'm going to go ahead and ink up my sentiment. And my ink pad is relatively new. You know, it's a new in color. And I find that I'm over inking my stamps. And so instead of doing it this way, in order to make sure that I'm trying to be gentle with the ink pad and not over inking, I like to do it that way. Okay, so I'm going to line up my image. And what's nice with these photopolymers is that you can see exactly where you're stamping. With the photopolymers, you want to press on the paper and kind of just hold it just for a second before you lift up on it. And while we're doing these, we're going to go ahead and do, of course, both of them. If you do that, that means you're over inking. Okay, again, I'll line this up and hold it for just a second. Let that ink transfer from the photopolymer stamp set onto the Whisper White. Okay, awesome. Let that go. Next, I'm bringing in some Designer Series paper. This is from the Moonlight Designer Series Paper Pack. Again, I was making it easy on myself, and all I did was cut 1-inch sections off of the, the short end of it. So 1-inch sections, and we're gonna make, excuse me, super cute or super fast little banner tails. So I'm gonna take my paper snips, snip in the center on the end, and bring up my others, or from the corner, bring it up to meet it. And we'll do that twice, because we're making 2 thank yous while we're making them, because these are fast and easy. Oh, I forgot to mention that the this paper is cut at this is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so we've got our banner tails now. So with our multi-purpose glue, the Tombow, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue, adhesive, on both of them. And again, we're making a 2 first, so we'll kind of have our little assembly line started here. Get that. And get that positioned above the thank you. Get our second one. Okay, we can set that off to the side. Next, I took the satin stitch ribbon. This is the 3/8 inch new cotton ribbon. I love this. It ties such pretty bows, and this is in the Hello Honey. Again, a coordinating color from the Moonlight Designer Series Pack. And I have a video on how to make these bows, but basically you find a cylinder and you tie, some around. And I want to show you that you can use the cap part of it too. So I just tied a knot, and I'll slide the ribbon off of both of those. Take my craft scissors, which I love for ribbons. Love for fabric. I'm going to cut it at an angle. So the one that I did on the top cap of the 2-way glue pen, that's going to have a little different look, a little different size, but I wanted to show you what those differences are. Okay, I've got just some regular Scotch tape. And how we do that is, or how I do it, is I just go ahead and position the ribbon where I want it, and then on the back, tape it into place. That was a big old piece of tape. So I'm going to start with one side here first, kind of get it lined up. And then come in, kind of just let it run right along that banner tail and tape. And then just kind of play around with it. So that one's ready, and I'll do the same with the other one. So I have our ribbon taped around the back side of it. And so here's one with the, the smaller ones. And of course you could always come in and trim that up if you'd like. So on this card, we're just, and oops, I've also added dimensional foam dots, Stampin' dimensional foam dots on the corner of each of our layers. And on this first one, I'm just going to pop that up. Isn't that so pretty? I love that. Didn't take a lot of materials and not a lot of time. Super cute. Put that one off to the side. Now on the second one, what I want to do, excuse my arm, is we're going to layer it with the new Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm going to do a little matting on here first on our card base. So again, I've got the Tombow. Whoops, that's the bad one. Get it out of the. And again, kind of just a light little bead. Doesn't have to be very thick. Just get a light little touch with it. And we'll layer this onto our card base. And again, I've got the Stampin' Dimensionals on this one. And we'll pop that on there. And also on this one, we're going to add the new Fun Flower Punch, Blackberry Bliss, and the 7/8 inch scallop circle. And this is from the 2014-2015 In Color Designer Series paper stack. So that's going to be, the stacks are the 12 by 12s. So then with this, again, all about popping it up a little bit. Put a dimensional on our scallop. Cute. And let's do it one more time on the flower. So there we have it. We've got our two cards, a cute little, a clean and cute thank you, and then one that we stepped up just a little bit with a few more items. Hope you enjoyed watching, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.